just wanna have this brief talk and let people understand it. Sometimes achievements don't come easy. There are ups and downs, and you can be your own challenge to achievement. Like you can be your own obstacle, and you can be your own success if you know what you want. And to your people too, people around you can be the same. So if you want to make a good achievement in your goals, you first of all have to find yourself and say, yes, I have this on the table, it's a plan, and I want to get it into actions. And once the plans, it means now you're moving to another level of laying a foundation for success. And if you lay the foundation, it's like building the road, so that to get to your goal and to where you come from, everything is leveled, so you don't find hurdles, like you don't find difficulties of moving back and forth, because it doesn't mean the beginning is dead when the destiny is reached. So therefore, you must have the source, you must have come from the beginning to the end, and the end doesn't mean the end still comes to be the beginning back to the main source. So life is back and forth, and when you put the two together, one is a foundation and one actually is the structure built on that foundation. And to actually have that foundation stand, well, the source, the beginning, must be strong. Thank you for watching. I just want to say, sometimes people say that age is wisdom based on each stage. And if we get to a certain stage of our age, it doesn't really mean that every number in the age of somebody counts to wisdom. But what counts more is that the how sober is a person, how clean is the mind of a person, and if you have a healthy mind, and if you have healthy mind, you will be able to find yourself in that category of speaking out the point that will make people move to the right direction rather than the wrong direction. And I say, as we grow in day-to-day life, we carry on something with us, and if we are healthier mind-wise, we can give away what is healthier. If we are at default, or we are at a point where we need some help, that means whatever you give, it will need help, and it is not complete. I mean, you will need to be able to be sober, to be clean, to be healthy, healthier in order to provide what is healthier. And wisdom, knowledge, understanding is based on the philosophy of building a society that is healthier, and it is not meant to build a society that will be moving backward, but it will be moving forward. And if you have an unhealthy mind, you cannot build a society that will be a healthy society, but you will be building a lame society. So therefore, people, we should have to understand that. And now, what is good about aging? The good thing about aging is that people sometimes think that they have to keep looking younger, when actually the clock keeps ticking on them, and they don't find the truth about the clocking of the, that stick on the clock. They always just think that even hata wengine wataenda kufanya mabodozi ili waweze kuonekana vijana. But you cannot look youth. Who will teach the youth if you want to look like the youth? Who will teach the young generation if you still want to look like the young Ibrahim? Now, people, we're going to have to start to understand that we have to be Moses when we have to create David. Is that clear? And if we fail to understand this point, then yes, people, we are going to continue growing younger instead of growing wiser, older and wiser, let me say that. So people, get my point. My point is that aging is not disappointing. Aging, it comes with wisdom, it comes with knowledge. But if you have a problem to be yourself at your age level, then it means you have a problem. But having a problem doesn't mean that you are not a part of the society, because the problems are part of the society. You are still accepted and you will be taken care of. Thank you. I just have come to learn that people don't love themselves, and people, they're desperate for love from outside, when actually themselves, they are not loving themselves. If you don't love yourself, I don't know the outcome of not being loved by the outside forces or elements, because the reason why I say this is because in the first place, you must love yourself before you can be loved by someone else, because the love of others can be fake, but the love of yourself is the real love that you need. The loving of yourself is the love of God, because you appreciate who God has made you to be. I was just talking to one lady here, and actually she had some sort of questions, and those questions, if I look through this, I find that Um, just me one question. Am I such a horrible person? And because I had not responded and following 12 minutes, and that was 6:42, so 6:54 she put a question mark on double question mark, asking if I really have answer for that. And I told her, no, you are not. And then she told me that please don't lie. And how can I lie? I'm a God-fearing person. Then I say, about what? And she said, about being a bitch. So what do I know about her being a bitch? In my own words, I just told her that you should love yourself before any other mankind can do. And she said nothing to love. Nothing to love? But yourself, you're there. You can love yourself. And I say, no human will love you more than you created. And you must love yourself in the first place. If you can't love yourself in the first place, then don't expect other people to bring or show you love, because those people, some of them don't really love you, but they can tend to show you that they do love you. And then she said, like I say, there's nothing to love. But she's somebody to love. She can love herself. And then I told her, you. There's nobody else, but it's just you, that you can love yourself. You and if possible must meet up, and you and I, if possible, must meet, and for nothing but counseling and advice. You and I, if possible, must meet for nothing but for counseling and advice. Then I told her, you're getting lost. You're getting lost and can't find yourself. But you're getting lost and you cannot find yourself. So you need to find yourself and start loving yourself and thank God who you are before Him. There's no love from human or mankind. For they don't love us. I don't love nobody. And if I give my love is limited. It's not as the love that God will give you or give me. And she's still saying, nothing to love. I don't know what this lady is going through at this very moment, but I find it hard to give an answer right now. But I pray that God grant me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that I may find the good answer for her, and then just tell her the good answer, so that she can be able to find the love for herself, love herself, collect herself together and start loving herself, finding the beauty inside herself. It is very hard to get complete love from even your mother or your father or your family member. But you can have a complete love to yourself when you love yourself, and then when you allow God in your life, and then God be there, God love you, and embrace the love of God and say, no matter what, let human love me, but let God love me more. And for sure, when God loves you, God does not love you for less. So I find it so difficult when somebody are in a situation like this. But let us see how we can help each other. She's a very good friend of mine. I know sometimes we have some arguments, but she had a very, I can say that it's a very powerful, very strong question for me to answer. And I pray that God gives me that wisdom, and He grants me the knowledge and the understanding that I can be able to provide the correct answer, so that this lady may end up finding herself and finding the love for herself and loving herself and allowing God to come in her life and complete or do the complete job. It is what it is, and it is what we experience as people. These are the things that sometimes, when some kind of bad things happen in life, is because someone was not there and someone was not speaking to someone, and someone hated themselves and they felt that they are not that loved and they are seeking for that love. I understand this. She has no parents, and if she has a relative, she has nobody as a relative to comfort her. But she needs you and me and your prayer intercession. She needs your intercession. She needs your prayers. God bless you.
Tora you have done, mi jok kalkatin yo wun jala mayan taranya reng na ki da kwa danwa na ki ja bengwe tung tia ka chit ku budurol ngwanyin na ki nyan jolari go ge kwa de gen na ki da juang ruwenga kangi tayo ge bai kamanda te chen ko kolor pariang da kangi tayo